Morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Joy of Resin. We're doing a mold pull. Let's see here. Okay, before we get started on actually pulling the pieces, this is the one that I corrected the other day, yesterday. However, it did not, the resin did not stay in all the places I needed it to, so it actually kind of looks worse than ever. At least in some places. So it's a good thing this is the one that I don't have a lot of hope of ever selling. I kind of just keep it with me at work in case the ones that I do want to sell, I will try again to fill in some of these spaces with a little bit of resin and see if I can smooth them out. But, you know, this might just end up being a piece that is only ever good enough for me. Okay, so good news, the dice that I put on the heat last night finished curing, so I will do a mold pull video for those in a second, but first let's do the other projects. You know, bathtub feet, no big whoop. Okay, we have our baby dragon. Ooh, a little onyx baby dragon, looks pretty damn cool. There we go. Just a little bit of clear showed up in the edges of the piece, so that's okay though. Having a mostly black drake baby is not a problem for me. Right, we have our flower made with the eclipse color patterns or the black hole sun color patterns and a little bit of interference powder up at the top, and it turned out quite well. I wasn't sure how that was going to look, but that's a good look. Okay, here is the other side of the ammo drum for, is that the fucking word for it? Has it been right in front of me this whole time? For the bullet dice. So, now we have a complete set. Looks pretty good. Happy with that. The hell is that? I'll worry about that later. All right, one ammo drum. Okay, we have the dedicated wine glass holder that got the second coating. It is now filled. I did end up putting the butterflies at the suggestion of my bestie. So we have sparkles, we have the message of love, we have butterflies, we have the requested colors. Honestly, this one turned out quite lovely. Can't wait to give it to my coworker. But the question is, do I wait until, ow, oh, there goes the neck. Do I wait until her last day to give it to her? Do I give it to her a little bit early? I think it should be last day kind of a thing. It's only a few days away. God forbid I get sick or have a gout attack and can't move. Note to self, eat healthy. Okay, we have a egg with a bunch of stones in it and a black cap and a white base. And it turns out quite clear. No bubbling to speak of, no demarcation lines. Had some pretty good bleed through petri dishing on the alcohol ink. That's a good looking egg. That big old piece of obsidian in there looks pretty intimidating. Yeah, this one turned out really well. Cool. What's next? Okay. We have our first attempt at making a gazing skull. Very exciting. And it seems to have worked. There's kind of a texture pattern to the skull itself, so it's not quite as smooth and clear as the gazing orbs are. But, I mean, for all intents and purposes, you can still see down into it. You guys see that? All right, and then we have the holographic effect down here around the bottom of the eyes. Pretty clear view on all the aquarium gravel around the perimeter, and then just the laser holographic teeth and the white mica for the rest. So, you know, that worked. Next time I'm gonna paint the eyes with some glitter or mica before I pour, because that's a really cool look that I've seen a lot of people do. I just haven't ever tried it myself. But, yeah, that one worked. Cool. Okay, last thing to pull is that one friggin' bubble. The hexagon wall piece. How do I demold this one again? There we go. Ow. Lots of sharp edges. Oh, wow, I just ripped my finger right open. And there goes the first few layers of skin. Okay. Well, that's a nice and thick. Okay. Back looks pretty cool. Not that anybody's really going to be looking at the back. Nice little distribution of ingredients and additives. The little bit of white on top ended up doing pretty well. It kind of just spread itself out. So you've got a little surface shimmer going on. Yeah, this is quite lovely. So, what do you think, guys? Definitely got to do a whole lot of filing on this one before it's good to go. But that appears to be it for the main pieces. I just have to wait until tonight to deal with the pieces in the pressure pot, because I want to give them the full 24 hours, or at least, 20 hours before I pull them out. So that's it for now. Hold on, and I will give you the dice pull that we started yesterday.